Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are doing well. This is TJ's Maths and Further Maths Adventure. Please, if you are new here, consider subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new content. This is Mathematics from Neco Junior Secondary 2020 Theory Part, question number 2A. This was sent in by one of my viewer. So let's look at how we can handle it. Okay. The question reads: a motorcycle uses 15 liters of fuel for a journey of 75 kilometers. The first question: what distance will 40 liters covered by the same motorcycle? Question number 2 under that: how many liters will be needed for a distance of 350 kilometers? So the first thing for you to do is to identify this question is from which topic. Of course, this is proportion. And which type of proportion is this? Is it direct proportion? Is it inverse proportion or compound proportion? Of course, this is direct proportion. Why? Because direct proportion, increase in one quantity will lead to increase in another quantity of the same kind. That's for direct proportion. When we increase the liter of fuel, it means we'll cover much distance or more distance. When we reduce the number of liters, we'll cover shortest distance with that. So this is direct proportion. Okay? So let's look at how we can solve it. Solution now. A motorcycle uses 15 liters of fuel for a journey of 75 kilometers. What distance? We are looking for distance. We are told from the question that 15 liters, the motorcycle used 15 liters for journey of 75 kilometers. So 15 liters will be equals to 75 kilometers. So the first question will say, what distance will 40 liters covered by the same motorcycle? So we're looking for distance. Since we're looking for distance, meaning distance will be this way. Since we're looking for distance, we start with liters, then distance this way. If you're looking for liters, we start with distance, then liters, in that order. So what distance will 40 liters? So 40 liters now, we don't know how many distance. So let that distance be x. Since we don't know, let that distance be x. So this is what we mean by direct proportion. So 15 liters to 75 kilometers, then 40 liters to x kilometer because we don't know. So we can write this as 15 liters is to 75 kilometers, then 4 liters is to x kilometers. So 15 now, it will be 15 divided by 75. This will be equals to 40 divided by x. So we can cross multiply here. Cross multiply. So it will be 15 times x, which will be equals to 40 times 75. This will be 15x equals to 40 times 75. Let's do it here. 75 times 40. This will be 0, 0. This is 20, 0 carry 2. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 2, which is 30. So this will be 3,000. So this will be 3,000 now. So we divide both sides by 15. So let's write it here. Divide both sides by the coefficient of x, and the coefficient of x, of course, is 15. So this will be 15x divided by 15. 3,000 divided by 15. 15 will divide this, which is 1. We are left with x. We can say 15 here. 150 into 30 is 200. So it will be 200. So what are we looking for? What distance? So the unit is in kilometers. So So this will be 200 kilometers. So therefore, the first question now, the answer is 200 kilometers. What distance will 40 liters? Therefore, 40 liters will cover 200 kilometers. 40 liters will cover 200 kilometers. Okay, that's the first question. So let's move to the second question. How many liters will be needed for a distance of 250? We are looking for liters now. We are taught from the question that since we are looking for liters now, we'll start with distance. So 75 kilometers now will be equals to 15 liters. Then 350 kilometers now, let it be y liters since we don't know. The same thing. So this will be 75 over 15 will now be 350 over y. So we cross multiply. Okay? Let's move here. Since we're through with the question, we can clean this so that we can continue with our solutions here. So this will be 75 times y now will now be equals to 15 times 350. Okay, so we can divide both sides by 75. This over 75. So y now will be equals to, we can use 5. We can say 5 here 3, 5 here 1, remainder 2. That will be 25. 5 into 25 of course is 5. 3 here 1, 3 here 5. Then 5 here 1, 5 into 35 is 7. We're left with 0 here. So we'll be left with 1 times 70, which is equals to 70. So 70 liters. Therefore, 350 kilometers, we will use 70 liters for that. So therefore, y now is equals to 70 liters. So this will be the answer. Learned colleagues.